New pipelines in Canada means more job opportunities for students.
It seems to be the safest way to transport oil and gas anyway.
Edmonton gets a new fire chief for the day.
The habits that you build at that age tend to stay with you.
The Edmonton Oil Kings release an alternate jersey to celebrate the annual Teddy Bear Toss game.
Our players are going to wear these for one game only, and they are going to be raffled off.
Hello and welcome to Second Edition News. The federal government gave approval to the 2 new pipeline projects in Alberta.
The Kinder Morgan pipeline got approval to triple its capacity on its Trans Mountain line to send crude oil from Edmonton to Vancouver. As well, it was announced that the Enbridge line will be expanded from Alberta to the U.S. The news of the approved pipelines is expected to create thousands of new jobs, something students at NAIT were happy to hear.
It would create lots of oil field jobs, and then I would be working safety in those oil field jobs, which creates lots of jobs for all of me and my classmates.
The projects will create 23,000 jobs to build the pipelines.
A unique demonstration showing the effects of driving impaired.
7, 8.
A demonstration was held by Ford Canada with the assistance of the EPS Impaired Driving Unit for this holiday season's Check Stop campaign. The suit shows what it's like to be high or drunk in efforts to raise awareness on impaired driving. As of December 1st, 2016, there has been 1,285 impaired arrests, which resulted in over 2,400 drivers being charged for driving impaired.
On average, we're getting between 5 and 10 impaired drivers off the road, as well as 5 to 15 Alberta administrative license sanctions.
The holiday Check Stop campaign will run every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Light is being shed on a crime that is thought to only happen in underdeveloped countries. However, it takes place anywhere, including right here in Edmonton. ACT, the Action Coalition Against Human Trafficking, released a study about human trafficking in Edmonton, and it says the results are unsettling.
Many popular businesses in this city are reaping immense profits off the backs of labor trafficking victims, who often work and live in substandard, intolerable conditions.
ACT Alberta works with law enforcement and government agencies to identify and respond to human trafficking in our province.
Thousands of grade 2 students across our province are taking part in a pilot project to test the eyesight of elementary students. This program's goal is to reduce the number of students struggling due to eye health or vision-related problems. Take a look. The program is funded by the Alberta Association of Optometrists, and there are over 1,600 second graders participating. Around 25% of children have vision problems, and many go undiagnosed.
We're hoping with good success of this, we can continue to not only keep the Edmonton project going onwards, but also starting new projects in other communities around Alberta.
Alberta Health covers eye exams for children until their 19th birthday.
6 Albertans were honored for being exceptional volunteers. The volunteers were presented with a 2016 Star of Alberta Volunteer Award for their contributions to their communities. This award is given annually on or around International Volunteer Day.
It celebrates the work that they do in their communities, the work that they do to make their communities resilient and vibrant and really amazing places to live.
The award is given to 2 people in each of the 3 categories, which are for youth, adults, and seniors. So far, 103 Albertans have received this award.
Lots of kids want to be a firefighter when they grow up, and one lucky grade 3 student got the chance. Hunter Cardinal from Hazeldean Elementary School was given a very important job for the day. He was named Junior Fire Chief. He got to meet the mayor at the City Hall, then went down to Fire Hall number 1 to help take care of business. The day was also meant to help raise awareness about fire safety.
It's all about fire safety, so certainly that fire safety messaging is really, really important for school-age children, for all of us, but for school-age children. The habits that you build at that age tend to stay with you, so things like ensuring that you have working smoke detectors.
The day ended with Hunter getting a ride back to school in a fire truck.
It might get a bit on the job for the junior fire chief.
Jennifer joins us with sports. Jen, I understand the Oil Kings heated up the ice on Friday.
But it was a slow start. I have that story and more in sports. Nate Ook's women's soccer keeper, Kylie Harder, not only has a full-time roster of classes, she also plays for Nate and Victoria soccer clubs and juggles work as well.
So it's a little bit difficult sometimes to juggle school and soccer because both take a lot of commitment and effort. But I feel like I did decently well this season, kind of compromising and balancing out, looking to really put a lot of effort in both and hopefully be successful in both. So.
Keeper Harder is undaunted as she looks forward to paramedic classes next term and continuing to improve on some already impressive stats, which include 900 minutes of time on the field with an 85% save rate for the season. What started as a game of defense for the Oil Kings ended with a fierce offense in the third period led by Lane Bauer. The game is off to a slow start as Blaze defenseman Henderson takes the puck, passes it forward. Josh Patterson grabs it and throws it to Christensen. He slips the puck through the defense. Talk about threading a needle. The Blades lead 1-0 at 7:45 left in the first period. The second period sees the Oil Kings start to fight back, receiving 3 minor penalties and holding the score at 1-0. The action heats up in the third. Oil Kings take the offense with a beautiful setup by Witskolenski. Warm chips it in. They score. The crowd is really feeling it now. Bauer takes a chance. It's blocked. Don't blink because Bauer isn't giving up. Up, and it's going to go in. Up and in, taking the score 2-1 for Edmonton. The Blades give a helping hand as Bauer shoots it ahead for Witskolenski, and they score. The Blades have a sluggish response as David Koch beats everyone down the ice to easily take the score 4-1 Oil Kings with 38 seconds left in the game. Excitement builds for the annual Teddy Bear Toss game as this year's Teddy Bear jersey has been officially unveiled.
Another major component for the Teddy Bear Toss is we wear special jerseys that night. We are going to unveil these jerseys to our members of the media. Our players are going to wear these for one game only, and they are going to be raffled off both with a live auction and a silent auction, with all proceeds coming back once again supporting 630 CHED Santa's Anonymous.
The Oil Kings are now hoping to set a record for the amount of teddy bears collected off the ice. Figure skating is a demanding sport, as can be seen at the Edmonton Regional Open Competition recently held at the Terwilliger Recreation Centre. Figure skating may bring to mind Lutz jumps and layback spins in the Olympic free skate categories. However, the interpretive competition can be just as physically demanding, with the added challenge of choreographic elements such as gestures, theme movement, dynamics, and design.
I think it's more about the experience rather than winning. It was my first time competing in this program, so it was a great experience.
Jessica Ma has been figure skating for 10 years, although the last few years she has only been skating once a week at the Ice Palace in West Edmonton Mall. And that is sports for another week. I didn't realize that interpretive figure skating competition is actually harder than the free skate.
Well, that Jessica Ma makes it look pretty easy out there. Thanks, Jen.
Wow, I didn't know that. And thank you for joining us for Second Edition News and Sports.
Hi, and welcome to Cooking with Ernest. I'm Dan Moser, and I'm here with Chef Ben Weeks, and we're going to be making fajitas today. Now, traditionally, fajitas are made with strip steak, but today we're going to be making them with chicken, and Chef Ben's going to show us how.
Absolutely, and today I actually have a nice spicy chicken that I made with using a Cajun spice.
Great, and what do you put in the Cajun spice?
Cajun spice, a mixture of, I got some cayenne, paprika, garlic, onion, thyme, oregano, and black pepper.
Oh, wow.
I'm just going to start off by throwing a little bit of bell peppers in here.
Now, bell peppers won't add to the spiciness of this dish, though, just to give it like a crunch, a different texture?
This gives it a crunch, give it some color, and it gives it just a little bit of sweetness, just because we want to offset some of the spiciness that we have going in already.
It does smell quite spicy.
And it will be. It will be. All right, I'm going to throw in a little bit of red onion here.
Okay.
And again, keeping with that sweetness with the red onion.
And are you going to also want the onions to have a little bit of a crunch to them as well?
You're going to want a little bit, not too much because your onions should be a little bit softer. Otherwise, you're going to get a really strong onion flavor.
Okay. Now, let's say I want an alternative that's not quite as spicy. Is there anything I can take out of that Cajun mix to achieve that?
Your number one thing to take out would be your cayenne. Your number one thing. Paprika you can take out, but you don't even have to use a Cajun mix. You can use something like a lemon and dill chicken.
Oh, excellent. And that'll obviously give you a different flavor profile.
Exactly, yeah. And I'll give it a bit of a dulled down version.
Right.
Here, I'm just going to throw
So this is for the more adventurous type.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, that's me.
All right, I'm throwing a little bit of mushrooms in there now. Give it a little bit of that wild flavor.
Maybe a little bit of an earthy flavor to it as well?
100%, exactly, yep.
Great. Now, I see the chicken breast has already been prepared here in advance, so we won't be throwing that in this mix at all?
No, I won't. That's actually just going to go on top. I'm just going to throw a little bit of that spice
And I see
in
you're
here.
using quite a lot of that.
Oh yeah, you want to make sure every piece of vegetable gets a nice healthy dosage of that spice.
Great. And I also see that you've prepared some tortillas here for us.
I did, yeah. Those are just regular plain-in-the-mill corn tortillas.
Corn tortillas. Okay, great. Well, it smells delicious. So thank you for joining us here on Cooking with Ernest. You can go to the natenewswatch.ca website, click on the second edition tab to get this recipe and more. I'm Dan Moser with Chef Ben Weeks.